play sign, we're going to go ahead and actually go through the process of downloading my application that we created called Hanger Time Jump. All you have to do is just basically on your Vision OS device, you'll be able to go through the process of typing in time jump. I'll go ahead and show up there at the top. You can actually go ahead and go into it, get some information in regards to the application itself. Hanger Time Jump, ages 9 and up. It is an education app, absolutely beautifully crafted, if I say so myself. It was made by me. The experience aviation is basically the process in which we can actually take you back into some processes in which everyone actually got together as one. That being said, the description from within it, it's experience aviation history up close, step inside real aircraft, explore crew positions, and see preserved environments from a new perspective. Enter the hangar. Hangar Time Jump is an immersive spatial experience built for Vision OS that allows users to explore historic aircraft through real-world captured environments. Step inside preserved aircraft, move through cockpit and crew positions, and experience aviation from within. There is some additional information there, but you'll be able to actually go through and get some more information. Of course, within my app privacy and for any apps that I'll actually create from this point on forward, I will never, ever collect any data in regards to your scenario unless you've actually asked for features to go in through. It's a pretty small application, 1.84 gigabytes as of right now, and it does work with this Vision Pro and the newer Vision Pro or later that has 26.2. That being said, copyright by me, Alberto Russell. Currently, languages in English. We'll be setting up some other languages. For now, we're going to go ahead and actually tap the Get option. And let's go ahead and actually download our application. And we'll go ahead and actually double click to accept. Hold on a sec. I don't want to show my private info. There we go. My bad. That being said, if you ever want to reach out to me, there's my email. If not, you can also reach out to me at alberto@spaniardatheist.com. And while we wait for it to download, I'm going to go ahead and actually place in the window here and actually go ahead and bring in our little baby Frankenstein application. We've been able to actually go through some improvements. I just wanted to actually go through the process of letting you know that, remember how I told you that I was going to be able to go through the process of getting some playtime within the application itself. Not only here in the settings are we going to have some type of playground, but also at the same time when we go into the viewing the past history itself and opening up that immersive environment, there on the floor we have a flower for you. You don't like a flower? Okay. How about a phoenix? Was that cool? Phoenix is brought to you in part by special gentleman from Brazil. He actually does the 3D models that I've been able to actually go through and place into the game itself. And with these models here, you're able to actually place them in different locations, different areas, as well as any of the actual models that were actually used in the application, except for one model that I have that you'll actually have to unlock in a process. So anyways, that being said, by now, let me go ahead and actually set this up on top of the mask. By now we should actually have the application downloaded. So we're going to go ahead and grab the little toy airplane there, and where's it going to put it? Right in the middle. You'll see why later on. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and actually finish on out of here and exit our temple. And let's go back into, still downloading. Stand by for the pause. Or alternatively, this is for non-commercial users. I don't know. Throw in whatever you want in there. Well, I'm probably going to cut this part out. Okay, so it's open. Now that it's open, we're going to go ahead and click on the open option. And our initial page brings up memorandum for those that actually served. Is welcome to the air show. It's an honor of my father, whose 33 years of service, education, intelligence, and support helped me make this experience possible. Thank you, Dad. That being said, currently I just have a biplane, the same type of biplane that I have in the Community Tarot Temple app. Thank you very much for the creators of the 3D model that is actually available within the software that you're able to download in order to create these applications. We're going to go ahead and actually step into Fighter 3, and the reason why is because it's a special aircraft. Now this aircraft here went through the process of gaining notoriety because it's the AT-6 Texan. The AT-6 Texan is basically an airplane that was used for training. AT being advanced, the T being trainer. And here in all these pictures, they're not actually pictures. You can go through and they're set in an immersive environment where you can go through the process of actually tapping, and you go through the motion within the Vision Pro to be able to actually take a look at that parallax view or spatial video that is set up within the iOS 26 software. Don't want to make this too long, but we're going to go ahead and actually hide the aircraft, and we'll go back into our bomber. So here within our bomber, you're able to actually see that's me down there. Hello. And what I've been able to do from within the systems that I have, the 360 camera, is if you actually take what is called a skybox picture, you're able to actually go through the process of capturing the entire aircraft itself, and with some abilities, additional abilities that we'll talk about later, you can actually go into a further of an immersive application or process from within. So this is actual real World War II aircraft. Here's the captain. We're going to go ahead and tap on him.
This is a C-47 called That's All Brother. It actually led the D-Day invasion.
Oh, wow. Now, some of y'all remember the actual clip that I put out here on the social medias that actually had that section there. Basically, that's how long I've been working on this application. It's been about 6 month, 7 month period. So here on the top, you're able to see those two handles that are above the videos. Those are actually the turret positions for the guy that's up on the top on a bubble. Now, here in the back, you actually have two different spaces for the people that will be able to go down through these crawl spaces. If you look at my bald spot, about 3 inches that way, behind my bald spot, there's a square. And people that were actually sitting in those seats here in front of us actually had to get down in through those crawl holes and actually get to the tail and to the side guns themselves. So, of course, co-pilot and pilot would sit here, and then additionally, right under this red, looks like a gas tank. No, I'm sorry. Red toolbox with the flare gun. Inside that red toolbox with the flare gun, underneath it, there's another square just like the one that's back there behind my bald spot. If you actually take a look at my hand and go about 4 inches forward and 6 inches to the right, there's also a hole there that guides somebody all the way up to the actual front part of the bubble of the actual aircraft itself that you can actually see. Not on this one. It's actually on another plane. My bad. But this is the B-25 cockpit, and that is the C-47 Skytrain. Basically, the C-47 Skytrain actually allowed people to jump off and go through the process of attacking and doing the war thing. Anyways, that being said, this is an application that can actually go through the process of being set up for other things in themselves, not only just aircrafts, not only for war. You can go through a bunch of other processes in regards to this procedure. If you like this or if you enjoyed any of this, please let me know. I will go through the process of adding some additional aircraft. I am currently working some additional scenes over in our Community Tarot Temple app with some additional processes. From now on, it's going to be referred as CTT, and it is going to be an educational app. Hope you enjoyed this actual show. I hope you're excited as I am. I know I don't sound excited, but really inside I'm shitting my pants. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Anyways, this app is actually part of an application that is going to be expanded into several different airplanes and possibly go through the process of actually gathering funds and money to allow these types of airplanes to actually be kept as they are and not be lost to history itself. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this presentation once again. I want you to have yourself the best day ever. This here is the internal cockpit of the C-45, also known as the Beechcraft Twin. Lone Star Lady is her name. And I think I also put in these videos into our social media there on the talks, so you can actually clarify exactly how long I've actually been working on this. The information that is available in regards to the aircraft will be set up through voice synthesizer as well. I'm not quite sure if narration is going to be possible, but that being said, I hope you actually enjoyed this presentation for the third time. I'm out of here. Have yourselves the best day ever.